Sup guys, it's your boy Flex back here with another video. I already promised you guys about a 40-minute video, and that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna keep my promise. I just had to fix something with my storage, but yeah, I'm back with another video and we're about to get this popping. Let's get popping. Let's get it. Alright, so we left off with Gara with Gara's sand being turned into glass. I think that's where we left off. Oh, sorry guys. Alright, sorry guys, I have to finish eating. But we left off with Gara's sand being severed. He's thinking, he went to his sand dome and he's screaming, "It's my blood" right now. And he's screaming and all that. But yeah, he's screaming and all that. It's my blood. And he's almost to partially transform Shukaku. Sasuke's thinking fast. He's already trying to get close up to the sand bubble. That's what I'm gonna call it, or sand shield type thing. It's like spiked out, almost killed him. So he needs to think. And Naruto's over here thinking he's prepared to fight. He's prepared to fight. He already took out Orochimaru. He knows the plan, and he's prepared to fight. So yeah. So yeah. And back down to the arena. Sasuke is thinking up a plan, and he all of a sudden he hears a sudden growl noise. And he was like, "Oh no, I know that Naruto's a Jinchuriki, but could he be a Jinchuriki?" That's when he's thinking that he just he's letting Shukaku out. So, I mean, he's letting his tail beast out. And he's wondering, it depends. I know there's a one tails. But is that him? I hope it is. One tails is the weakest. That's what he's basically thinking. But he has to think fast or he's gonna die, because he can't penetrate it, but he would hit it with another Chidori. But if he tried to do a Chidori after that Chidori, he would probably pass out. But he has to get his revenge on Itachi, so he can't die. So he won't do the Chidori. So he activates three Tomo Sharingan and focuses it. He was like, and he's basically pleading, come on, to the Mangekyo, because he thinks there's a way to get it, not having to sacrifice anything. And yes, he knows about the Mangekyo. Right now, that's what I'm gonna say. When it doesn't happen, he basically just says, "Mess it, I'm about to do it." And he basically goes. He drops. First off, yes, he drops his weights. I have to give him a power boost, or Naruto and his rivalry will kind of be like for nothing in this what if. So I have to give him a power boost. So I'm gonna go ahead and give him the 8 gates. Yes, the Sharingan and the 8 gates. Because like Naruto has a lot of stuff. He's basically OP right now, like unstoppable. So I have to boost up. Like Naruto has the everything in the scroll of ceiling. He knows everything. The flying Raijin, Rasengan, how to summon Gamma Bunta. Yes, how to summon Gamma Bunta. Actually, we're gonna say he has fox summoning just for plot convenience. He has fox summoning. He has a lot of stuff. He has giant Rasengan. He has Rasen Shuriken. He knows all that. We're just gonna say that was in the scroll of ceiling. just because I'm making him overpowered. So I have to make Sasuke overpowered too, or there won't be any enemies. And yes, future enemies will be getting bumped up to more power, so Naruto can actually learn from these experiences. Or like, what's the series gonna be for? It's just gonna be Naruto winning everybody battle, one-shotting Kaguya, one-shotting Sasuke, one-shotting Madara, one-shotting Obito. No, we can't have that. I So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and give Sasuke the 8 gates, but for right now, because I don't want to boost him up too far, I'm gonna let him go to the 5th gate. Yes, the 5th gate. You're like, that's already too much. No, it's not. Come on now. Naruto can handle everything. He can go into 9 tails, sprout all 9 tails, and be fine. Come on now. Come on now. It's not like he's mastered it, but he can still sprout 9 tails and but he like his body would be like there would be a lot of strain on his body. Basically, that's all I'm saying. Because again, it's still a human body, just a little more. But yeah, like I was saying, I'm gonna give Sasuke up to the. Actually, I'm gonna say 6th gate. 6th gate? No, that's way too close to the 7th gate. Never mind. I'm giving him all the way up to the 5th gate. Just the 5th gate. So he goes into 5th gate mode and he decides I'm just gonna punch it, and everybody in the crowd screams the 8 gates. So and Lee was there. So we're and Lee was there because he won the fight against Neji. So and he was like, how does he know the 8 gates? And Kakashi Sensei looks over and says, I taught it to him. Alright? And Sakura to start begin screaming and boasting and all that, like she normally does. Yeah, like she normally does and all that. Then, yeah. Start boasting and all that, screaming Sasuke how she's gonna marry him one day. All that usual stuff, useless Sakura screams and all that. Then we go back to him. He's transformed fully into 8th gate. Not 8th gate. I mean, the 5th gate. I'm sorry, I'm tripping. The 5th gate, and blast towards Gaara's thing. Right as Gaara's ready to come out, he feels something in his stomach, like in it, and it's looks like a hand has just penetrated his stomach, and he's just now screaming in pain. Now Tamari and Kankuro tried to come down and help him, but Naruto and Rock Lee and Neji stopped them. Yep, Naruto, Rock Lee, and Neji stopped them by going down there. And they both say he's gonna push him to the limit. He's gonna kill your friend. So right now he's just kept punching in the sand shield until it's nothing. When Gaara comes out, it's not a partially transformed Shukaku. It's becoming a Shukaku because he passed out from loss of blood. And when Gaara goes to sleep, guess who wakes up? Ding dong, Shukaku. Just yeah. But yeah, that's what happens. And Shukaku comes out and it's a full-tail beast, and I don't care if Sasuke has the 5th gate. No, you're not about to be fully formed Shukaku. So immediately Kakashi, for some reason Sakura, Neji, Lee, Naruto, basically all Jonin jump down there and say that's enough, Gaara, and they all screaming that's enough, Gaara, and Tamari says it's too late, and 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 then I cannot speak. Hold on, I'll be right back. All right, and then I keep saying it. And then all right, and then Tamari says it's already too late. He's gone mad. It's Shukaku, not Gara anymore. And he's basically laughing psychotically, Shukaku is, and saying he's gonna kill you all and all that. But Naruto is not having that. He immediately says, I'm in Jinchuriki of the Nine Tails. I I have 8 more tails than you. And he was like, is that right? Kurama will never submit to you. And he was like, oh yeah, right. Oh, sure about that? And sprouts 5 tails immediately. Yes, that's what I'm gonna do. Because Gaara is irrelevant in this story. Like, I really don't care about Gaara. He's not a major enemy. He's not a threat. Because if Naruto could, he can one-shot Shukaku right now. Like, no, I don't care. Like, if he did that if he did it in the anime and Naruto's fused with Kurama now, yeah, no, Shukaku doesn't stand a chance. He immediately, right off the back, summons a million, also 5-tailed cloaked shadow clones. So these are not normal shadow clones. These are like normal, like these, you know how shadow clones are half your power? Those are half of Naruto's power. Come on now. Whooping them. That's like a normal human being in a 5-tailed cloak. Nah. Come on now. So, the shadow clones all jump at Shukaku, but what he finds surprising is they're all in 5-tailed cloak. Now, Shukaku immediately gets scared. He's just screaming, "Wake up, kid! Wake up, kid!" And by the time, and we're gonna go ahead and fast forward 10 minutes later, and Gaara is on the ground, pummeled and beaten, and he's knocked out. So Shukaku forced himself back into the seal just so he wouldn't die or feel any more pain. So Gaara's bleeding. He's knocked out. He got beat the hell out of him. He's like, he's knocked out. He's gonna be out for a while too. Like, he's a Jinchuriki and all, so they can heal like that. But he's no Uzumaki Naruto mixed with the 9 tails, the strongest tail beast. So he's not healing as fast as Naruto, not by a long shot. So yeah, he's gonna be in the hospital for a few days. So the winners announced Sasuke. Sasuke Uchiha is the winner, and Gaara is the loser, even though Naruto beat him for Sasuke. So Sasuke's pretty mad about that because, that he thinks Naruto's a fodder ninja, when really, compared to Naruto, he's a fodder ninja. But yeah, don't worry, I'm gonna give Sasuke some good power-ups, and let's continue with the story. So we're gonna go ahead and do a nice little time skip, and instead of we're gonna do a nice time skip. We're gonna do a week into the time skip. Tamari, Kankuro, and all that are Tamari, Kankuro, and Gaara are now Leaf Ninja. They certified as it because the Sand coup d'etat is off. But the Sound are still planning something. I'm gonna tell you that right now. They're planning something big. They want the Leaf to suffer for Orochimaru's demise. So they're planning something big. I'm not gonna tell you, but they are. I'm just gonna say that. And Kabuto, I think I remember I left Kabuto alive, right? No, I didn't leave Kabuto alive. He's dead. All right. All right, yeah, I did not leave Kabuto alive, so yeah, But Kimimaru is now the leader, and he doesn't have the disease. That's all I'm gonna say. He doesn't have the disease. I don't care what you guys think about that, but yeah, I'm just saying he doesn't have the disease. I don't like that he died. Like, I feel like he could have been a powerful asset to the Leaf. Like, you really could have easily convinced that guy. After you killed Orochimaru and he didn't have nowhere to go, Come on now, he was already easy to manipulate, like very easy. But yeah, I'm gonna say Kimimaro did not die, and he is very strong. We're gonna go ahead and say, like, partially transformed Shukaku strong. Nope, stronger than that. Itachi strong. He's that strong. Itachi. To Itachi, and don't worry, he's gonna get a boost too. Because again, Naruto's opponents need to be just naturally stronger if this anime series is gonna be any fun. Because we don't want Naruto just to be one-shotting everybody. We want some interesting fights. Alright, so continuing on with the story, they're certified Leaf Shinobi, and they're all living right now for the time being in Naruto's house, just because. And I'm gonna be doing a Naruto Tamari ship. That's mainly why I did this, because Sakura. I'm gonna tell you this. Sakura's not gonna live past Shippuden. I'm gonna kill her at some point in time, just because, like, how are you still alive when, like, no. But yeah, I'm gonna use her. I'm gonna use her for something menacing, and it has something to do with Sasuke. So just think about that. Keep that in mind and think about that. What I'm doing. You guys probably already know what I'm doing. It's obvious, but I'm not gonna say it. So we're doing the time skip, and they are now living in Naruto's house. Right now, this is when Jiraiya, the Toad Sage, shows back up again. I don't know if he showed up in the last 3 videos I made, because I really don't remember. But if he did, just, comment down below and tell me. Are my comments off? I don't know. Alright, but yeah, just comment down below if he is, if I did, or yeah. Alright, let's get started. I don't know why I keep saying that. Brain fart. Alright, but yeah, Jiraiya shows up, and this is the Tsunade retrieval arc that we're going into right now. It's gonna be a little bit different since Orochimaru's dead, and he can't really negotiate with Tsunade because his arms weren't sealed. And the Hiruzen, the third Hokage, is not dead. No, he's not dead. So yeah, he's not dead at all. Yeah, he's not dead. But he is old, and he does want to retire, because he does realize that if he fought Orochimaru, he would have probably died. So he needs someone. And of course, he didn't ask Jiraiya yet, but his first choice was Tsunade. So yeah, so they're going to get Tsunade. Jiraiya is, and Naruto is like. So Naruto and Jiraiya are going on it, and by this time, yes, Naruto will be 16, because remember, the academy gets pushed up. That's what I'm gonna say. And yeah. So yeah. So they head out, and everybody says bye to them at the door. Naruto's not the village hero yet, but he's starting to become it after everyone saw him beat Shukaku. And everyone heard that he killed a very, very, very strong threat, Orochimaru. Alright, so they're off their training, and Naruto already knows I don't know why I said he knew the Rasen Shuriken without learning Toad Sage mode. And I know he doesn't know. Actually, yeah, I'm gonna say he showed up, and when he was teaching, since he's fused with the Nine-Tailed Fox, when Jiraiya showed up, yeah, he trained him up. He trained him up enough, and he taught him Toad Sage mode. So he can do one Rasen Shuriken. That's all. One. He can't do more than that. One Rasen Shuriken and one big Rasengan. But Jiraiya can still teach him more stuff, and that's what he's gonna do. So when Jiraiya's walking, he's like, so what stuff do you know? And he basically says the flying Raijin, Rasen Shuriken, Rasengan, Big Rasengan, Toad Summoning, Flying Raijin, Flying Thunder God, and Raging Winds. And we're gonna have it because his affinities are fire, water, no, fire, lightning, and wind. That's what I'm gonna have. Raging winds, and then yeah. And he has fire dragon, lightning dragon. He can do Chidori, he just doesn't prefer it. And yeah. Cause it's kinda meant for the Sharingan. So yeah. Alright. And so Jiraiya is basically saying, wow, you know a lot of jutsu, kid. And he was like, yeah, pretty strong. So, he's gonna teach Naruto the Toad's Mouth. I think it's like the Toad's Mouth or something. When Itachi showed up at his apartment and all that, and he did that. Jiraiya did that Toad Mouth thing where Itachi burned with his Amaterasu flames. Sorry. Yeah, that. He's gonna teach Naruto that, and the hair one where he spikes out all his hair on his body. Yeah. So Naruto's hair is, about ear, chin length. So yeah, chin, now shoulder length. So his hair's pretty long right now. And yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna and Naruto right now is wearing like kind of Ambu chest plates, ninja boots, a black taijutsu jumpsuit, just completely black with basically he looks like an Ambu. He looks like an Ambu without the mask. He just with a katana on his back that has the flying Raijin marker on it. So he can throw his sword and teleport to his sword, or if his sword gets out of hand, he can teleport to that and all that. So yeah. Yeah. Yeah, he doesn't need the flying Raijin kunai, and he can place markers on people too. He just prefers the sword. All right, so yeah. So they're heading out, and he's teaching him the toad mouth, and he tries it on the way. And on about his 10th try, he gets a partial one, but Jiraiya can break it down easily, very easily. So yeah. And so Jiraiya says you got it down, but it's way too weak. So Naruto keeps training with it and keeps training, and eventually he gets it. But on the hair one, like the spiky hair one, kind of, he gets on his first try because that's very easy. Just channeling chakra into your hair, making it grow and spike out. Now he knows two new things. I'm gonna call it the toad mouth and the hair spike no jutsu. Yeah, I'm gonna call it that. Hair spike no jutsu. Alright, yeah, let's call it that. Because I don't know that jutsu. I don't know most of Jiraiya's jutsu. Alright, so this is the part where we're gonna switch point of views to Itachi and Kisame, who are walking through the village that heard what happened, and they're basically eavesdropping on a couple of civilians, hearing that Naruto and Jiraiya are setting off to go find Tsunade. And yeah. And they hear that, so they're basically telling them, because right when they left, they were about 10 minutes behind them, but they can catch up real fast. And right now, Jiraiya couldn't really tell because he was teaching Naruto stuff on top of that, and he was too busy doing his research. So Kisame and Itachi comes up with a plan, and capture Naruto. So so they're going to so they lure a girl, a very beautiful, attractive woman, and puts her under genjutsu to go to Jiraiya to distract him for a while. And of course he goes. Naruto goes to the apartment and they wait till he falls asleep. But the thing is, he's a very high sensory ninja because the nine-tailed fox, it's a little fox. And foxes have sensory abilities, and the nine-tailed fox has incredible sensory abilities. So yeah, that's what we're gonna do. And so he can sense like faint chakras, like really civilian level chakras, because they can put their chakra levels on the down low, like that low, that it looks like you're a civilian or something. So he doesn't really think much of it until he hears a knock at the door. But this time, once the knock is heard, the door is immediately bust down. And right now, he's on his bed. So he has fast reaction time. But come on, Kisame, the one they call the tailless tail beast. Come on now. He gets a couple good hits on Naruto. And so from afar, Naruto is flying out the window. And he immediately thinks, oh my god. Really? This dude? Like, really? So he's read the bingo because he is an elite Jonin, so he does have access to that kind of stuff and all that. So he knows who the Tailless Tail Beast is, and he knows who Itachi is, especially because Sasuke. Come on now. And on this one, Sasuke will not hear about it because they didn't stay in the Leaf Village to where, all Kurenai and Asumu showed up. Because I'm not going to do it that way. I didn't like that. How Sasuke just got, like, Itachi really didn't have to do that to his brother. That is a child abuser move that Itachi did to him when he like, who grabs their little brother, their little 13-year-old brother, grabs him by the neck, slams him on the wall. He like punches him and puts him in a freaking genjutsu about him killing their parents. That is the definition of a like, come on now. But yeah. So yeah. But yeah, Itachi and Kisame are now following Naruto because Naruto is on the run. And he's thinking of a plan to do this without causing most damage. So he leads them to a very huge field, kind of like a training field, but not really. And he stops there, turns around, and he channels into the One Tails. He's just testing it out because he wants to say, like, the Tailless Tail Beast. Well, I fought the One Tails and he was pretty weak. So come on, the Tail Beast with no tail, gotta be easy. Wrong. Kisame blasts towards him already with his sword ready. When Naruto tries to punch Kisame, he lands the hit just because of his speed and the sheer force of the punch. It doesn't blow him back significantly. It literally just leaves a scratch on his face. That's all. A scratch? What? That's what y'all probably thinking. His sword, Kisame, ate Naruto's chakra. So yeah. Oh god. Oh, my battery's at 50%. All right. I gotta cut this short. I'm sorry. It only has to be like 30. I think I can keep going. Yeah, I'm gonna keep going. So, yeah, Kisame blows back and he said, oh, it's not Kisame. I don't know why I called his sword Kisame. Kisame smiles evilly and says, Samihara loved that. And he's like, what? Where'd my Nine Tails chakra go? And he's like, so you can already control it. Wow, you're a prodigy in your own right, kid. And so, hold on. I'm gonna pause real quick. Alright guys, I'm back. I had to plug my phone in. Now I can do the full 40 minutes. And yeah, let's finish the video. So, he punches Kisame. Kisame doesn't go back that far because Samehada absorbed Naruto's chakra, or we can say ate it. So Naruto immediately blasts into five tails, and he's like, "All right, now I'm not playing no more." So he charges up a Rasen Shuriken, makes a shadow clone, and the shadow clone is fighting Kisame right now. The shadow clone still has, it has, I'm gonna say he's in the six-tailed cloak right now and fighting Kisame head to head. And then, yeah. And yeah, I'm gonna say, yeah, he's going head to head, but then everything goes wrong when he cuts in with Samehada, absorbs his chakra, and then Shadow Clone dies. It's gone. It goes poof into smoke, and Naruto uses that clone smoke screen to throw the Rasen Shuriken. Now Kisame sees this doesn't see this coming, but he knows something's coming because he hears some loud. So he absorbs the Rasen Shuriken, and yes, Naruto can go into Sage mode, so he's in that. He absorbs the Rasen Shuriken, which is made of nature energy. Think about it, nature energy. If you absorb nature energy the wrong way, you could get turned. It could backfire on you, and that's what happened to Kisame's Samehada. It turned to stone, literal stone. Yes, I'm not kidding. It turned to stone. It turned into like a toad kind of sword thing, and Kisame drops his sword and it shatters. Yes. You're wondering what Itachi's doing. He's simply doing what Itachi does, observing, kind of, sizing up Naruto, trying to see, what's his weakness, where can I get him at, how am I gonna torture him in my dimension? He's basically Itachi thinking, basically. So right now, he's like, "Oh, what happened to your little sword?" Right off the back, Naruto chart. Four Naruto clones come with Rasengans in their hand and blast Kisame in the back. He flies towards the original Naruto, which only to be kneed in the stomach, kicked up into the sky, and hit with a million, not a million, 1,000 shadow clones. Naruto screams, "Shadow clone barrage!" And Kisame is wounded, heavily wounded right now, because he just got his butt kicked real bad. So Kisame goes full power, and he creates a mist. Now, Naruto is a sensory ninja. Kisame has his chakra active, so he can sense Kisame's chakra when it's coming towards him. And plus, Kisame screamed when he was about to hit him. So, stupid. Naruto immediately kicks Kisame up and does the Uzumaki Lotus. What that is he grabs both of his hands, knees him in the back in the air, flips, and Kisame lands on his stomach, coughing up blood and screaming, "Crap, crap." Now I'm gonna go ahead and say Itachi does not have his sickness. Yes, I have to power him up like that. You guys remember when he didn't have the sickness and he was OG? When he was reincarnated. Like, come on now. He was so badass when he was reincarnated and he didn't have that disease. So, yeah, he didn't have that disease because I have to power up Naruto's enemies or the fight is going to be for literal no reason. So, he does not have but he's still going blind. Don't give me that. No, he's not. He's still going blind. I'm not making him that powerful. I'm not giving him the eternal Mangekyo. Wait. Wouldn't he have the eternal Mangekyo? Right? Because he could have taken Fugaku's eyes because he left the war with and a Mangekyo Sharingan. Not in eternal, but he still left the war with one. So he could have nope, that's too powerful. Actually, Naruto can go all 9 tails. We'll say it. What the heck? He doesn't have his disease, and he doesn't have his disease, and he has the eternal Mangekyo. Bet. Let's go. Let's do it like that. So once he sees that Kisame is getting shitted on, he immediately he starts powering up. He starts charging up chakra. He starts preparing to do that Uchiha thing on Naruto. He's preparing for a very good fight. He's looking forward to this. Because again, he has the Eternal Mangekyo Sharingan. And he just has the Sharingan, and he doesn't have his sickness. So that makes him 10 times harder for Sasuke to beat him and Naruto to beat him. Because Naruto can sprout all 9 tails, but come on. So Naruto takes out his sword and kills Kisame. Kisame was the warm-up. I do not care about Kisame. Itachi is the real boss. He's the real fight. But we're switching perspectives to the bar where Tsunade and Jiraiya are talking because he saw her while he was flirting with a girl, but the Genjutsu dispelled and for some weird reason ran away to him. For some weird reason, screamed and ran away. No idea why. He doesn't know why, but yeah. He's talking to her when they both feel the Nine Tails presence, and they both have felt that before. She's basically saying, oh no, who is here? Why is the Nine Tails here? And he was like, Naruto, Minato, and Kushina sealed it inside of him. We have to go quickly now. Alright, and so they both are off. Now, yes, Tsunade still has her assistant. I'm gonna search up her name, and I'll be right back because I need to know information about her. False alarm. I do not need to search up her name. I know it. Shizune. Got it. First try. Alright, so Shizune is coming right with her pet pig, which I do not know. Like, I don't know his name. I don't care. I'm not gonna even try to search it up. He's irrelevant. Now let's get back. We changed perspectives again to Naruto. Hold on. Alright, I'm back. So we switched perspectives again to Naruto, and he's charging up. He's charging up another Rasen Shuriken. Yes, because when that time skip happened, I'm gonna say he was training a lot, and he did train with Jiraiya. So I mean, yes, that might have helped his chakra control and filled up his chakra reserves somehow, some way. But yeah, just because in Toad Sage mode and in the six-tailed cloak, five-tailed cloak, I mean, he can definitely do about 3 Rasen Shurikens, I'm gonna say. So yeah. Yep. Alright, so he's charging up a Rasen Shuriken, but he throws it at Itachi just before killing Kisame. Kisame is dead, and when the Rasen Shuriken is thrown, he just he just dodges it. Like, come on now. That's not gonna take him out that easily. He's full strength, full power. He immediately starts running to Naruto, trying to get Naruto to look at his eyes, but he already knows about the Sharingan, so he's looking at his feet right now. He's looking at his feet. He already knows the counter. All of a sudden, Naruto pulls out his sword and throws it straight at Itachi. And he was like, what is he doing? Did he just throw his sword at me? And remember, Itachi was Anbu, so he knows how to be an Anbu. And Naruto looks like an Anbu, so like, what is he doing? Why is he throwing his sword at him? And Itachi wonders, and so he spots something just before a yellow flash straight to him. Naruto gets one little cut on Itachi's cheek, and Itachi realizes, God dang it, he has the flying Raijin. Naruto flashes through hand signs and says, wind style, destructive wind, and there's a massive just wind everywhere, ripping Itachi. That's scratching him everywhere. His Akatsuki uniform has little, tears in it, little shudder tears in it, and all that. Now, Itachi is not done, not even close to being done. Itachi flashes to hand sights and says giant fireball jutsu and blows it at him. Bless it. And blows it at him, boosting towards Naruto at incredible speeds. It hits him. Cliffhanger no jutsu. Sorry guys, gotta end the video. 40 minutes. And peace. It's been Flex.